Hi, I'm attorney J.J. Childers, Director of Advanced Planning for Chandler Advisors and Special Advisor to the Wealthy Physician. If you've had the opportunity to watch any of our previous videos, you know that we've been focusing on strategies for helping wealthy physicians to get, grow, and guard their wealth. Now, one of the ways that we've discussed accomplishing these objectives is through the use of various legal entities. In this video, I'm going to talk with you about one legal entity in particular, the Family Limited Partnership. In order to delve into the topic of family limited partnerships, we first have to introduce you to the concept of a limited partnership in general. Once you understand a little bit about how these entities work, you will better understand how to utilize them in conjunction with your family members. That's what family limited partnerships are all about. Now, the first step in understanding limited partnerships is to understand that these are separate legal entities, separate and apart from you. These entities will obtain their own separate identification numbers, set up their own separate bank accounts, and file their own separate tax returns. The bottom line here is that they are separate. Now, the reason I put so much emphasis on the separate nature of limited partnerships is that this component is what enables us to receive asset protection, estate planning, and tax reduction benefits from their use. If we fail to keep them separate, we won't receive any of these benefits. Now, the next thing you need to understand about limited partnerships is that they're made up of a general partner and limited partners. Let's take a look at the difference between the two types. The general partner controls everything, calls all the shots, has complete say-so over the day-to-day operations of the entity, and controls the checkbook. The limited partners, on the other hand, they have no control. They call none of the shots, they have no say-so whatsoever in the day-to-day operations of the entity, and they have zero control over the checkbook. Well, from a pure control standpoint, which one do you suppose that you would rather be, the general or the limited? Well, let's take a look at this. Since the general has all of the control and we want to exercise that control, it stands to reason that we would want to be the general partner. Unfortunately, along with that control comes exposure to liability. You see, there's limited liability for the limited partners. The general partner, on the other hand, essentially has personal and unlimited liability. So now, which one would you rather be? As you can see, the bad news here is that there seems to be a bit of a catch-22 involved in this scenario. The good news is that we can overcome this pitfall with the use of another legal entity. Now, rather than serving as the general partner of the limited partnership in our personal capacity, we could establish a separate entity to serve in that capacity for us. We would set up a new entity that we control, which in turn provides us with all the control that we're seeking, but without the liability. This is how a limited partnership has to be properly structured. Now, once we've structured things properly, we're now able to accomplish all sorts of objectives, such as advanced limited liability protection, the ability to reduce income taxes through income splitting tactics, and enhanced estate planning techniques as well. Even better, when we tie in our family members, we're able to effectively supercharge our ability to accomplish each of these objectives at the same time. This is why the Family Limited Partnership is such a popular option for high-income as well as high-net-worth clients, such as wealthy physicians. Now, if you're looking for a way to implement some sophisticated wealth protection structures as part of your overall plan, the Family Limited Partnership is something that you absolutely must consider. It's one of the most powerful and versatile entity options available for those who are looking to accomplish the goals of protecting their assets, reducing their tax bill, and passing on their wealth to future generations without giving up any of the control. Strategies like this are exactly what you've been looking for when it comes to properly structuring your wealth. In order to truly maximize your benefits from these strategies, you've got to learn a little bit about how they can work for you and your particular circumstances. Well, helping you do that is what the team here at The Wealthy Physician is all about. Do what it takes to learn how to take control over your finances and cover your assets.